music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Black Ink Crew. This is season 6, episode 16. I do not know if I like this lipstick at all. Surprisingly, this is a MAC lipstick. It is the Candy Yum Yum color. I have had it for a while. I don't know. It just makes my lips, I don't know. I don't like it much. But we shall see how it looks on camera. So if y'all see this, y'all like, that lipstick looks horrible. I don't like it much. But sometimes what I see as I'm recording is not how it looks when it comes back. So we're going to have, you know what, let me pause this and play it back. And if it looks shitty when I come back, I'll have a different lipstick. Pause. And I'm back with a new color, people. Yeah, I did not like it when I washed it back. I remember putting that lipstick on before and not liking it. Probably when maybe 2 or 3 months ago. A couple months ago, I remember doing it, and I didn't like it then either. So, yeah, we're going to throw that one away. Okay, this new color. This color is Fenty Beauty, which is the Rihanna brand. It is called Candy Venom, and I have not worn it in a while, but love it. So yeah, and I got it from the Fenty Beauty website or whatever. So this is one of my t-shirts that I'm wearing. Look, I was drinking water. Okay, I was drinking some water and it wasted, so excuse that. But you know, this is a new t-shirt that I have on, and as you see, it says Pink Starburst Powers. So you know, I'm a pink starburst, not a yellow starburst, and I have powers and I use them only for good. So yeah. Also, as y'all may know, if y'all follow me on Instagram or on my Facebook page, the mugs are available for purchase now. The link to get the Jay Lee's Corner mug, Lord Jesus, sipping tea with Jay Lee. The mugs are available. You can purchase them. The link to get the mugs is in the description box below. It'll be in the description box of every video. It is to commemorate my 1 year on YouTube. I'm officially 1 year into my YouTube journey. I'm so excited. So for all of you who do watch me, thank you for being along with me on this journey. So yeah. Please purchase a mug. They're not too expensive, okay? They're only $13. That's not a lot of money. Trust and believe it's not. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finna get rich off this or whatever. But, you know, it's just to commemorate my 1 year. The picture of the front and the back of the mug is on the link. So you can see the front and the back. It comes in a black mug or a white mug. Yeah, so I've already sold a couple already. For people who have saw me earlier when I went on Facebook, went on live here. So, you know, please purchase one and sip some tea with Jay Lee. Now let's get us this dang on review. Today's review, I don't know, it wasn't all that good to me, honestly. It was some, you know, the whole thing with Walt I thought was cool, and then what happened with shit and his baby mother at the end was kind of cool. So, you know, but I'm like, the middle parts, not so much. So yeah. Ted brings up how he sold 350 shoes at that dang on shoe selling thing, them Patrick Ewing shoes that him and Snoop be selling. So technically Ted made about $53,000 if he really sold 350 pair. Because I remember, I think he was saying, because when Bay was saying they cost $300, he was saying no, the real price is $150. So I'm like, if they was really $150 a pair and he sold 350 pair, he made, you know, $50,000 to put towards his brother's lawyer fees. That's great. You know, we do see them talking about how Walt was tripping in the last episode, and then Walt, I guess, hasn't been there, so Ted and sees how they're gonna go talk to him. I think that's what you're supposed to do anyway, because if somebody flip out, figure out what the issue is going on. Then Sky Monkey has come in being extra. I'm not even going to address her really much in this review. I'm going to get it down real quick and fast. You know, she come in saying how she wants to become a mother again. She wants to have a baby. Since she tried to fix things with her son, Genesis, that didn't work out. So, you know what I'm saying? When she was, you know, getting her right with Kathy, how something said to her that she needs to how she needs to have another baby. Bitch, no, that ain't what it is. It said don't have no baby. Girl, you don't need not another baby. You don't need no goldfish, no cats, no dogs, no snakes, no gerbils, no hamsters, no nothing, bitch. You don't need not even a spare goddamn tire or a goddamn teddy bear. You don't need nothing extra in your life besides you to get your shit together. She even go down to the dang on, you know, I don't know if it was a fertility specialist or whatever it was, but they talked about adoption. It was probably a regular doctor, but they also took her to like a room where you can freeze your eggs. I don't know where she went because I was just frustrated with the fact that she was even talking about having a kid, even speaking about how because she tried to fix it with Genesis, so because it didn't work out, she wants to move on. I couldn't take the bit serious at all. I give zero fucks about Sky at this point. As far as her trying to be the center of attention, trying to have another kid, girl, no one believes that you need another baby at all. We just don't. You the last person. You know how they say some people don't need to have babies? Sky's one of those people. She is a person who do not need to have no babies and leave it where it is. She then go to a gay club. Her and C's. She go to a gay club talking about she gonna get a sperm donor. And she don't want a straight sperm donor. She want to get a gay sperm donor because a gay sperm donor would not care about child support. Look. The only good part about that whole shenanigans of it was seeing C's in the goddamn on gay strip club walking around looking at men because she wanted him to find men that she could talk to. That was the funniest part about it. Other than that, I gave zero fucks then. I give zero fucks now. And let's move on. You know, we do see the ladies go see Donna. And, you know, they just haven't seen her since the whole situation with her losing the baby. And, you know, she says how she's doing okay, how Mo asked her to move in with him. I'm like, that's kind of crazy, but whatever. Also how, you know, if she can get pregnant again, how it will be a high-risk pregnancy and how she can have a vaginal pregnancy. So if she does get pregnant, she would be high risk and she would have to have a cesarean section, a C-section. But she seems to be doing okay mentally and physically, so that was a good thing. I'm pretty sure she was happy to be hanging out with her friends, and she was just happy to say that he asked her to move in, and she said yes. But we know that didn't work out for long because clearly she was fucking Alex in that goddamn bathroom. So we're gonna see how that plays out later. So yeah, you know, we see C's and Ted go pull up on Walt, and they called him first and asked him for the address of where he was, which friends do because I still have to look up my damn sister's address to where she lived at to get directions, because she recently moved. But I know how to get there now. Unless if I'm coming from home, I can get to my sister's house. If I'm coming from anywhere else, bitch, I need directions. But you know, people do that when you go into my house. And, you know, I think either Walt or Ted, either Ted or C said, where is that? C said, where is that? And Ted said, that's the projects. Now, Walt supposedly lived in Jersey, not in the projects, like in the whole house with his kids or whatever. So they were surprised as to why he gave them an address in the project. So they pull up. I mean, it really was the projects, like really a real ass project. The door wasn't working and everything. It was kind of weird. So they get in there and they're like, what you doing here? Oh, I'm just renting a room in the back. They're like, the fuck? It was like he was talking as if it was normal, but they like, what is, you know, what's going, and the house was empty. Okay, it was empty, bitch. Okay, all that was in there was a mattress in the back, and they looked like it was an air mattress. Like it looked real plump. Maybe it wasn't an air mattress. I ain't gonna be that shady. But yeah, it was an empty ass apartment, and all that was in there was a bed. So they're like, you know, what's going on? We like, y'all, what's going on? He like, yeah, you know, I've been going through some things. I didn't even want y'all to come out here. You know, I don't want y'all to see me like this. You know, he admitted that he'd been fucking up his money, how he has never been good with money, how he fucked up his credit. And that is really easy to, if you have never been taught how to manage money or never been taught about credit, it can really fuck you up. I had an issue with that before. Not that I had an issue with money. I like to spend. I like to shop. I've never did it to the extent of I've lost home, cars. It was never to that extent, but I can understand just spending too much to where you're literally, you know what I'm saying, having to play catch up all the time. So I can completely get that. So, but his thing was, he was so bad with his money, he lost his house. He ended up having to send his kids to their mothers. And anyone know Walt love his children. He's been very, very, very vocal about being a single father and taking care of his kids. So he felt like, because he couldn't take care of them anymore as far as having a home for them because he lost the fucking house. He said he first sent his daughter to stay with the mom, and him and his son was still here. He said how they was going like from hotel to hotel. He said eventually he realized, he can't have a son like this with him out here, going from here into there, which is also crazy thing to think about. She said, I then set my son down, and Seeds and Ted just kind of looked shocked, like, damn, he really on hard times, and we had no idea. So when he was saying, like, I'm going through things and y'all don't know, y'all don't care, he really meant that shit. And Seeds said, like, man, why didn't you tell us? Like, why didn't you, he like, y'all think it's easy for me? I don't want to go through this shit. I already feel bad. It's a fucked up situation. It was so hard. He was just venting about how hard it was for him to even to sit in this shit. He said, so he almost felt like he needed to sit in his fucked up situation to realize how much he fucked up, and he didn't tell anybody. And he was crying. It was so fucking sad. It was so sad because if you think about it, they did some hood dudes from a tattoo parlor who got on the show, and the show got popular, and they made some money. But if no one taught them how to manage that money, and you just ban this and ban that, drink a little bit, ban this and ban that, ban a little weed, ban this and ban that, but you're not really thinking about how to manage the money to make sure what you're spending is what you're getting back in, because you keep spending money, but that money ain't come back in, you gonna eventually go broke. So I'm like, that could have been something that happened. He's just like, look, we gonna get you some help. We ain't gonna let you keep going through this by yourself. Sees to say how, Walt has never been a person to come to them about his issues. He always handle his stuff on his own. But he ain't gonna let them go on no more. And, he like just the weight of the world that he been carrying on his own finally, came crashing down, and it just became a fucked up bad situation. So, he like, they know they're gonna help him. I'm like, this nigga Walt was really out here bought like like damn near destitute, like just out here. I'm like, what? I hate when notices pop up on the side of my phone, because I be like, what the hell is it? Oh my. I just saw another mug, yay. So, but yeah, so they're gonna try to get him some help. So cool. Oh shit, back in town, back in New York, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, welcome, you and Nikki broke up. I really do wish they would lay off shit and Nikki. At this point, it's petty. At this point, it's stupid. At this point, y'all gonna make that man not like y'all. I feel like they rag on shit and Nikki more than they used to rag on Duchess and C's. Like, at one point, you have to realize they a couple. And you can't keep speaking that negative shit on that man's wife. That ain't his girlfriend. That ain't some bitch you fucking. That's his wife. And the crazy part about it is, shit, love that girl. He really love her, want to be with her, and that's his fucking wife. He takes that shit honest to God serious. So I feel like they should know that about him, because they should know him and how he be when he in a relationship. So the fact that they keep saying a little snide shit about his wife, I'm like, y'all should dash a. It's gonna bite y'all in the ass. And as we see for the next episode, shit comes to a head. Okay, so can't wait for that episode. But yeah, he's back in New York. He tells them that he's back to basically have all his baby mamas meet up and kind of, what I'm saying, get on good terms, because he wants to have all his kids, to be able to know each other, and he wants to be able to have time with all his kids together. I think that's commendable. So it is what it is. Donna go tell Jada that she gonna move out and she's going to be moving in with Mo. Now look, Jada was pissed off when Donna told her that. I mean, did Jada have a reason to be pissed off? She did. She honestly did. And I think it's because Donna said to her, I'm going to stay 2 more weeks and I'm going to help you find somebody else. Donna, when you quit your job, you your job 2 weeks notice. When you move out to my house, you need to give them at least a month notice because, you know what I'm saying, that's just proper protocol. So Donna thinking because she wanted 2 weeks notice, oh, I gave her fair warning. Donna, you didn't. But it also showed Donna Young don't know no better. Jada more pissed because she's like, that's what my last roommate did. My last roommate just up and moved, and you know what I'm saying, who gonna cover your half of the rent? That's Jada's first problem. You should never move into anywhere that you can't pay the own rent yourself. If you need a roommate to pay the rent, you don't need to live there. Point blank to the period. Because my thing is, roommates come and go, and if one person leaves and you can't afford the rent, then you ass out, and it's your own fault. I would never move into a place where I needed someone else to pay half the rent. Never. Okay, I've been on my own a long time, and I ain't never needed somebody else to pay any part of where I live because I make sure where I stay at I can afford it. If you can't afford it, stay your ass at home. Or whatever. So, you know, but Jada gonna say, I don't want no stranger living here. But I'm looking like, bitch, Jada, Donna was a stranger. You didn't know Donna. You had just started working at the shop. She was your coworker. She was just as much a stranger as anybody else. So, you know, what does it matter? So Jada Lee, because she pissed off because Donna want to move out. But, I mean, she has a reason to be pissed off, honestly, too. I mean, if Donna signed some kind of lease and said, you know, I'm going to be here for the long run, then yeah. But I'm like, if Donna moved in because she ain't nowhere else to go, I mean, she stayed there until she couldn't stay there. Why my hair keep falling now? She stayed there until she couldn't stay there anymore. So, girl, you know, just learn your lesson. We do let us. First of all, Donna wig and Jada wig looked horrible. Both of them edges, them damn lace fronts was not cool. Okay, they did not lay them down straight. Both y'all lace fronts like they was sweating. I mean, just look. If you can't have a good lace front, if your lace front ain't laid right, don't be on camera with it. Like, check your lace before you get on camera, because both of them shits look bad. It was a blue wig and a pink wig. The shit looked bad. I mean, the pink wig was like pink starburst, but it was still bad. Whatever. Donna do go to the tattoo shop later to do a tattoo. I never understand when anyone requests Donna to do their tattoo. Donna is very much so a hit and miss tattoo artist. It means sometimes she do good-ish, okay-ish work, and then the other times it's totally shitty. And I just wouldn't be like, you know what? I watched Black King Crew and I want Donna to do my tattoo. I'm like, who? Like, I think she must be offering them free tattoos so she can just be on the I don't know, because I would never want Donna ever because I would not want it to be the one time when she a fucking miss tattoo artist it's on my goddamn tattoo, and I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the tattoo she did was good. It was, you know, it looked like a hand with an eye, so you know it's what it is. I can't believe I just did that. You know, we then see oh shit meet with Coley, who was Lulu's mom. Now, him and Coley has always gotten along. Coley has always been the normal, sane baby mama. So, I knew there wouldn't be an issue with her coming to visit. You know, she's happy to see the baby. Lulu's happy to see. You know, they like a big old happy family. Her and Nikki get along. It was cool. It was what it was. You know, he do bring up he has not talked to Kathy in about a year. He hasn't seen his son, Achilles, in about a year. He has not talked to Anya at all. Anya is who he was with before he got with Nikki. I think him and Anya was engaged. He then went to jail for I think like cocaine possession or whatever. And they had that daughter. Anya's the girl who was fighting Donna because Donna and shit was messing around. Lord Jesus. Yes, Donna and shit, dude, you know. It's too much. Anywho, you know, he do call Kathy a little nice little message. You know, he want to meet up and chit chat. He can't even call Anya. Anya has his number blocked. No, Anya has changed her number, has him blocked on social media, so he has no way of getting in contact with her. However, Coley isn't blocked, so Coley sends her a message. It looked like it was on Instagram. Probably sent her a DM to see if she can meet up with them or whatnot. Girl, Lord Jesus. You know, we do see Walt at a recovery meeting for it's like a meeting for not just drugs, not just alcohol, it's whatever you need to be in recovery for. You can come here and chit chat and talk about whatever your issues are. You know, we do see one dude who said he had been drinking for a while. He got too much into it. We see another guy who said he'd been drinking for 35 years. 35 years he'd been drinking, and he had a stroke. And so he had to quit drinking, and that's why he's trying to be in recovery. Of course, Walt speaks. He bring up he been drinking, to the point where he was drinking for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He lost his house, had to send his kids away. Walt basically hit rock fucking bottom. I'm happy Ted went with him and sat with him as supports. So he knew he wasn't alone. He brought up how he was a photographer and he didn't even have the inspiration to shoot anymore. And one of the other guys there said, he's also an artist and into photography and stuff. And he said for him, he used his art and his talent as an outlet to not be focused on drinking. And hopefully Walt will do that. So Walt, basically give him advice, and he has to change his habits so that he can just stay in recovery. And he said he gonna do some things to be different. He says he is not cured. He he isn't fixed. He said he do feel better, and he felt like his things off his shoulder. I follow Walt on I think IG. I follow him on IG, and for the most part, Walt does post like every day. His posts are always very, very positive, and I love how he says like every day, he's happy that he had another day to be alive and happy or whatever. TRILL Fairy. I just read your comment on IG. Hey girl. So I'm pretty sure, because you said you look for my Black Ink Crew. Well, guess what? As I'm reviewing Black Ink Crew, I was reading your comment that you like my I'm fat shirt that's on IG. Thank you, mama. They'll be available next month after the mugs are done being sold. I'm going to do the mugs like a month, because April is the month that I started YouTube. Anywho, so yeah, I am happy that oh shit is going to get himself together. Not oh shit, Walt. Yeah, his Instagram posts are very positive. It's him saying he has another day to be happy. He gives himself permission to be happy, and I think that's the great way to be. So yeah, that was great. Oh shit. And his baby mamas. We see that Anya don't come at all. Anya responded back to Coley and said that she don't want to meet with shit. Shit can't see her or their daughter. Like, she done. I do feel like if that's her thought process, that shit should take her to court for visitation. Because I think even when baby daddies or baby mamas are shitty and they're shitty parents, if they are trying to make up for their shitty ways and they're trying to apologize, I just hope or wish that people would allow them the space to apologize, because everybody fuck up, you know what I'm saying? And allowing someone to apologize does not mean that you excuse what they did, but you hopefully can want your child to have a relationship with their other parent. So, and that goes for if it's a deadbeat daddy or deadbeat mama. Kathy does come. Kathy does come, and it was weird because it was almost like it was, shit, Nikki and Coley a little bit against Kathy, and Kathy kind of like the lone wolf on the other side of the table. You can see that Kathy still feels some kind of way looking at oh shit sitting there with Nikki holding their baby. Like, I don't care what nobody say how zen Kathy is now. Kathy did not like that she because I think, what, it's just, I can say this. I had an ex who moved on, and I had to see a picture of like him, his wife, and like they new baby on Facebook. This was years ago, and I was like, this motherfucker here, like, you really the fuck, like all the shit we've been through, and you want to play motherfucking happy? You know what I'm saying? I can say that I have experienced that. I mean, he wasn't happy. But it is what it is. But however, oh shit is happy with Nikki. So I think in some way Kathy, kind of eats at her a little bit, because I think at the end of the day she really did love oh shit, and so she has to keep swallowing it until she's able to, because you can just see in her face, like when Tony kept on saying, isn't the baby pretty, Kathy's looking like, why am I here? Like, what y'all want with me? Like, what are we doing here? Like, I ain't finna play, happy-go-lucky family. I'm not there yet, okay? I'm not there yet. And by all means, she don't have to be, everyone does not have to be buddy-buddy for the parents to have relationships with the kids. Like, I ain't gotta be a friend. Kathy, for the most part, is boiling on the inside, even having to fucking sit there and talk to them. And I felt her anger because when, you know, oh shit was saying like, well, you know, would you not let me see Achilles? Kind of hurts. Well, y'all miss Achilles. You had Cody saying, yeah, Lulu misses Achilles. And then Nikki saying, yeah, Jeremiah does too. Now, Jeremiah is Nikki's son from a previous relationship. And you can tell when she said Jeremiah do too, Kathy want to be like, well, bitch, your son don't even really know my son, so who gives a fuck? I can see that is what Kathy wanted to say, but she didn't. And she just said, like, I'm not stopping you from being a father. I'm not stopping you from seeing Achilles. You can see him wherever you want. You have joint custody, or she just said joint custody or visitation, and you just don't do it. Then Nikki go into, well, no, because you tried to get full custody of Achilles, and why would you do that if you really wanted him to be in his life? I would have been like, bitch, look, at this point, it ain't about let's play tit for tat. If you want to see him, and I understand you can see him whenever, then say, well, okay, if I can, let's set it up. Don't keep bringing up what else I did in the past, because I'm going to be pissed off, girl. I'm going to be real pissed off. So I see why Kathy got upset and got up to leave, because she felt like they were making her out to be the reason shit had not spent any time with Achilles. So she leave out. You know, you see Coley going after, like, you know, Kathy, it doesn't be like that. Coley sometimes is too namaste, cool, calm, collected for me, because my thing, if I'm pissed off, let me be pissed off for a minute. Let me vent. Let me get my frustrations out. Because if she for the one thing, Kathy was walking away and she wasn't trying to fist fight. So that's the one thing that's good right there. You know, so she go outside. She's trying to talk to Kathy, and Kathy just keeps saying, I've never stopped him from seeing his son. I've never stopped the kids from being around each other. And I feel like she felt like that's what they were trying to make her out to be the scapegoat. Like she's the reason ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, around each other. You know, what was cool was how Nikki then said the shit, you know, go talk to her, apologize, and just try to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on from here. He do go out and talk to her. He admits he do apologize. You know, he admits that he made wrong choices, and he know that it's been hard because they have these issues between each other, but how he know it's his fault. And I loved how he owned up to the fact that it was his fault in one way or another, just so that Kathy didn't feel so attacked. So even though he not saying that you completely innocent, he's just taking the brunt of it so that they can be cordial. And I think that's the best thing you can do sometimes when you want to be cordial with your children's mother or father. Just be like, look, it ain't got nothing to do with us. I fucked up. Okay, I could have been better. I could have tried harder. You know, because he said, I took me and your issues and how mad I was about me and your issues, and I made it, I thought because of how beefed out we were, you didn't want me to see him, and that was my mistake. And it takes a big man to own up to that on camera. You know what I'm saying? It do show how much shit has changed, because we know he would have never went this far before in the past to try to talk to Kathy at all. So that was one good thing within itself. You know, he just said, you know, I just miss my son. And what was beautiful was she said, you know, he missed you too. He missed you and he loved you, and I would never want to keep y'all apart. You know, he will forgive you as many times, no matter what you do, the same way as I have. You know, he loves you dearly. You know, whenever you want to see him, you can come see him no matter what. She's like, matter of fact, I don't even have to be the middleman. You can deal with him directly so that you don't feel that like I'm stopping you from seeing him. I thought that was great. You know what I'm saying? That was the wonderful way to end the episode. And that's how it went off. So, you know, let me see. Who I'm going to give kudos to? Kudos to oh shit for admitting he been fucking up as a father and he wants to do better. You know, kudos to Walt for admitting he has clearly a drinking problem and he need to get his finances in order. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to him as well. And that's about it. You know, fuck Sky. I don't really care about Sky no more, and just get some of my goddamn nerve. You know, Steve was funny, you know, for being in the strip club. Well, not strip club, the gay club, looking at men. And other than that, that's about it. So, put your comments below. Don't forget that you can buy my mug. You know what I'm saying? The in the description box below this video, the link to get the mug is there. Please support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Other than that, I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.